Annoyed man ignores his barking dog's warning until it's too late. Between ruining the furniture, chewing up the carpet, and stealing food off the kitchen table, animals definitely have a naughty side. Cats, dogs, birds, you name it, our furry and feathered friends can be handfuls and headaches. But is there something to these outbursts? One Tennessee man believed his pooch was just having an annoying moment when he couldn't stop barking in the middle of the night. Frustrated, the man tried to get back to sleep before he quickly realized that something was seriously wrong. He needed to act fast. The Crockett's of Cookeville, Tennessee were a loving family. Darren Crockett was the patriarch, and together with his beautiful wife, Jenny, they raised 3 adoring daughters between the ages of 10 and 15. Every member of the Crockett clan was beloved throughout Cookeville, but Darren especially so. Not only was he a pastor, but he also tirelessly worked as an administrator and athletic director at the local high school. Of course, no picture of the Crockett family was complete without their adorable dog, Doc. The loving white lab was an essential element of the household, but they didn't realize just how crucial he was until one spring night. Late in the evening on March 2nd, all was quiet in the sleepy suburban neighborhood. Everyone in the 5-person family had long since drifted off to sleep. Everyone except for Doc. And not only was he awake, but he just wouldn't stop barking. Darren remembered feeling incredibly irritated as he had work in the morning. The pastor went to drastic lengths to try to silence the animal. I remember praying to the Lord, "I know that you're sovereign over all things, and so could you please make our dog quit barking? Make him shut up," Darren recalls. Little did he know that nightmarish events were soon to transpire. Suddenly, Darren received an alarming notice on his phone. There was a tornado rapidly approaching. In Tennessee, a state known for its awe-inspiring storms, this could prove fatal, and if it weren't for Doc, he wouldn't have even been awake to receive the message. Darren Crockett jumped into action, knowing that mere seconds of hesitation could mean the difference between life and death for his family. He summoned everyone together and, in a blind frenzy, hurried them down to the basement laundry room. Moments after getting to what the family refers to as their go-to safety spot and shutting the door, they heard a terrifying noise. Above them, the storm was whipping through their house, and they could hear the bricks crumbling overhead. The house starts shaking, and it was on us, and the next thing you know, it was gone, and we were underneath the house, reported Darren, remembering the awful moment of sheer terror. The Crocketts were still far from safety. They had to think quickly if they didn't want to perish in the tempest and become just another casualty of the tornado. Right then, Jenny's instincts took over, and she came up with a plan. Fumbling around in the dark laundry room, the panicked mother finally grasped onto a flashlight. Using this illumination along with the bright glow of the lightning strikes outside, she searched frantically for an escape route. At long last, Jenny found a crawl space that the family could use to travel out from beneath the collapsing house. However, as they were making their daring escape, they heard a heartbreaking noise. It was the sounds of Doc's whimpering. Their prized pup who had saved them from harm's way was afraid and alone. Although devastated, the Crocketts had no time to stop. Their lives were at risk. The next day, when the family was out of harm's way, Darren went back to examine the damage and found their house in shambles. "We're just fortunate to have had room to crawl out and only experience some minor scrapes and nail pokes along the way," he said. Tragically, the family would also learn an absolutely heartbreaking piece of news that day. Doc, their beloved canine, to whom each of them owed their lives, had passed away. His death was not in vain, however. "He will go down as a hero," Darren said. "We will celebrate him and talk about him for a long time." While the Crocketts mourned their beloved pet, they also had some other issues to deal with. They had lost their home. The incredibly close-knit community of Cookeville wasted no time in rallying around their family. In fact, the entire town went to extreme lengths to help out the Crocketts after their tragedy. Residents of Cookeville set up a GoFundMe page to raise money for the devastated family. Darren and Jenny have always been so giving in our community, and especially to our youth. Now it's time for us to step up and help them, it read. Doc will forever be honored as a hero. Animal lover? Subscribe to our channel for all the latest in pet care and animal rescue. You can also visit our store, where you'll find cheeky merch for cats and dog lovers, including fun and original t-shirt designs and many other accessories you will love. Our earnings will help support and rescue animals in need and make a difference in their welfare. For more information, visit www.pawsfashion.store. Thank you for being a part of our growing community and for caring about animals and their lives, especially at a time where they need you the most.